And it's December 1st, 2023. We're at Seven Springs Travel Park, Port Richey, Florida. And we're all hooked up. Gonna be heading to Apache Junction, Arizona on our annual trip. Pulling side by side, and Bonnie's following behind in the Ford Ranger. 60 some degrees this morning, so we're ready to go. We just turned north on I-75 and we'll continue until we hit I-10 and make a left, head west. Okay, we just turned on I-10 westbound. We'll be stopping at a Flying J in about 100 miles. One of the nice things about this Garmin GPS is it overlays the radar weather over your route. We've got some rain ahead of us. Alright, we just turned into Flat Creek Family Campground in Chattahoochee, Florida. And it's raining. So we're at the Flat Creek Family Campground in Chattahoochee, Florida. We got site 1. It's one of the longer sites. We've been here several times. This is one of the longer sites. It's pretty nice. Seems fairly level. It's got a big front coming through with a lot of rain coming out of the Gulf. So we had to spend another day in Chattahoochee, Florida because really bad weather. Had lots of rain. Look at that, 7 inches. Wow. Anyway, it's December 2nd. Had to spend an extra day because of the bad weather we were going to face on I-10. God, they had 7 inches of rain in the area along I-10. So we'll head out tomorrow, Sunday, towards Gulfport. Well, it's Sunday, December 3rd, 2023, and we're on I-10 heading west, heading to Gulfport area for tonight. Spent the last 2 nights in Chattahoochee, Florida because of the bad weather coming out of the Gulf. A lot of rain. I think they had about 4 inches of rain in our area. So we still got some rain ahead of us. And we're coming into the Pensacola area. We went through some heavy rain earlier. Overcast now. Looks like we're going to be okay for rain. And we're crossing the causeway over to Mobile, Alabama. So the battleship USS Alabama is over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Mobile's, the port of Mobile is pretty good size. There's a Carnival cruise ship over there. That's the first time I've seen that. Crossing over into Mississippi. I think we're going to pull over to the Moss Point Welcome Center and have a sandwich. Well, we ended up at a little flea market area off I-10. It's called Flea Market and RV Park in Pass Christian, Mississippi. It cost us $32 for the night. It's nice to see a little bit of sun and no more rain.
We decided to take a little jaunt down to the Gulf from our RV park. This is Pass Christian. On a shrimp fishing boats.
Got some beautiful homes on the Gulf. A lot of these homes were destroyed in the hurricane. And we thought we'd try Steve's Marina restaurant.
Okay, no, I'm gonna put it on there, but I'm just gonna do
Bonnie got Maui Maui fried with shrimp, fries. I got red beans and rice with fried sausage. It's pretty. Well, it's Monday, December 4th. We're back on I-10 heading west. New Orleans is about 20 miles away. And we'll be spending the night in Vinton, Louisiana. Okay, now we're in Louisiana. A lot of marsh, swampy areas. Welcome to Louisiana. Okay, now we're going to get on I-12 west, kind of a detour around New Orleans. Now we're just going through Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we're getting ready to cross the Mississippi River. Quite the freighter there on the right. So this is an interesting bridge, a causeway bridge, I guess. It goes across a swampy marsh area. It goes for quite a few miles. So we took a little rest stop, welcome center. Take a little break, have a sandwich. Got about 139 more miles to go to Vinton, Louisiana for the night. So this is called Henderson Swamp. So this elevated causeway or elevated roadway goes for miles and miles all above this swamp. So we're coming up to Lake Charles, Louisiana. I've got some major road work downtown I-10, so we're going to take the bypass 210 west. Save us about 30 minutes, it said. Well, we're pulling into Cajun Oasis RV Park in Vinton, Louisiana. Stayed here last year. It's a pretty little RV park, has a pretty swimming beach. Just crossed the Texas border. Welcome to Texas and all the traffic. Got 870 some miles to cross Texas. It's Tuesday, December 5th, and we're heading west on I-10 again. We just refueled in Orange, Texas. We'll be heading to Luling, Texas for tonight. See a lot of petrochemical plants in Texas. Fuel refineries. Coming into Houston, off to the left is a big harbor. A lot of barges, barge traffic, and boats, fuel barges. So we're coming downtown Houston. Looks a little hazy. Well, we arrived at Patriot RV Park in Luling, Texas. Stayed here several times before. It's about I think it's $50 some with a veterans discount. So we thought we'd stop down at Buc-ee's. Bonnie's never been in one before, so I wanted to show her what the hype's all about. And we get a Buc-ee's chair. Yeah, they got everything in here. Fudge, jerky, popcorn. Look at all the popcorn. I'd do one of those. That'd be one of those. Quite the coffee bar.
Fresh brisket on board. Fresh brisket on board.
Well, we just had all the fun we could stand. It's Wednesday, December 6th, and we are departing Patriot RV Park in Luling, Texas, and we'll be heading to Sonora, Texas for the night. Yeah, we just turned on the east bypass around San Antonio, 1604 loop. Now we're kind of going through the Texas hill country now. A lot of hills up and down. Well, change of plans. We decided to bypass Sonora, Texas. We've got some weather coming in the next couple days with a lot of headwind. Already picked up today. So we're gonna bypass Sonora and go to Fort Stockton. Another 2.5 hour drive. Well, we bypassed Sonora today, and they kept on driving, and we ended up in Fort Stockton. Fort Stockton Resort RV Park. I think it cost us 35 bucks. Got a lot of wind coming. It's windy today. We've got more wind coming. Refueling at Flying J in Fort Stockton. It's early. It's December 7th, Thursday. Got an early start because we got a lot of wind today. Coming into El Paso, Texas, and all the traffic. And this is downtown El Paso, and that's Juarez, Mexico, right there on the left. Entering New Mexico.
It said, "Welcome to New Mexico."
Well, we arrived at Hacienda RV Resort in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Pretty mountains there towards the east. Gonna spend 2 nights because we got some wind coming in, and we're gonna try to avoid that, driving in the wind. Let's see Oregon mountains in the background. Since we've got a layover in Las Cruces, we thought we'd go visit a museum. Museum of Nature and Science. So these tracks, a guy found these in 1987 digging. I guess it looked like this animal here. You can see the tracks a little bit better over here. That'd be one scary creature. Common snapping turtle. That's a big one.
And what is that?
Snapping turtle. Petrified wood. Yeah, now that would have been a scary creature. 66 million years ago. That's a pretty animus geode. 280 million years ago, these animals walked along the seaway in the mud, left their prints. 280 million years ago.
Swing, I don't gonna hit anything, right?
Now you got plenty of room on both sides.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-10 West.
It's Saturday, December 9th, and we're leaving New Mexico, heading towards Arizona. We're going to be staying at Lake Roper State Park for 2 nights before we go on to Apache Junction. We're coming up to the U.S. border custom inspection station.
See a lot of freight trains. We turned off of I-10 onto Highway 191, heading north towards Sanford. And we're turning into Roper Lake State Park, the entrance.
Your destination is on the left.
Very welcome.
Thank
Follow
you.
him. He has the instructions.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
So we made it to Roper Lake State Park. Kind of pretty park, side of the lake. It's $30 a night here. It'd be a pretty night. Like listening to the birds. The mountain there is Mount Graham. It's over 10,000 feet high, and it's the tallest mountain in the southeast of Arizona. Set up the GoPro and did some star photography, did some star trails, and then later a sunrise. Sunday, December 10th, and still at the state park. Got down in 36 degrees last night. We're gonna go up to the mountain. So we thought we'd take a little day trip, drive up to the top of the mountain, or near the top. Just a little scenic drive. Now we just passed a little over 7,000 feet. Our first sign of snow. So right now it's about 39 degrees up here. Pretty view. Our campground is way down there. This is the mountain range you see from the campground. Nice fresh, cool air, crisp, cool air. So we got a real icy spot here, no guardrails. Gonna try to take it easy. Beautiful sunrise the next morning as we were packing up to leave. Last Monday, December 11th, we're departing Roper Lake State Park, heading for Apache Junction, our last day. Should arrive.
1/2 mile to the end of the street, then turn right.
So we're in the Miami Globe, Arizona area. We stop here every year on the way to Apache Junction. That's a big tailing pile from the copper mines. A lot of big open pit copper mines here. Kind of our last stop before we make Apache Junction. Now we've got about 17 miles between Miami and Superior, Arizona. We've got a lot of mountains up and down. Pretty pretty view though. It's probably one of the prettiest parts of the trip. Really cool rock formations in this area. Mountains over there, I don't know if you can see it or not. Well, we made it to Weaver's Needle RV Park. I had to come in a different entrance. They're working on the Tomahawk Road out there. So we got all set up and got a beautiful view of the Superstition Mountains in the background.